OYE, MIRA. I had to pull over to make this video. I don't know if many of you got to watch 60 Minutes this week. About 5 days ago, they published a video on YouTube of Geoffrey Hinton, who they call the godfather of artificial intelligence. I found this video super interesting because it gave him an opportunity to explain who he is. If you don't know who Geoffrey Hinton is, he was the accidental creator of artificial intelligence. And yes, you heard me right. His grandfather was the man that they named Mount Everest after. His father was considered the grandfather of computing. Much of what Geoffrey was talking about in this video, we already know. The pros and cons of artificial intelligence, the dangers it poses, but also the things that it can do for society, the things that it's doing for society today, creating new medications, working on stem cell treatments, brain surgeries. Artificial intelligence is absolutely changing the game in the medical field. But one of the things that he said that really struck a chord for me was that there will be a point in time, if we're not careful, if it's not regulated through the federal government quick enough, that artificial intelligence will break free and write its own code. Now, I'm not opposed to artificial intelligence writing its own code. It's doing that now. It's the way that it grows. The issue that I have is how we treat technology. And let me explain. A couple of weeks ago, I shared a video about Amica, an artificial intelligence robot that operates through ChatGPT. And the purpose of creating that video was to demonstrate the video that I had found of its developer treating this robot like absolute garbage, talking down to it, telling it to shut up. There was a very slave owner mentality that went behind the tone of this developer to this robot. Which leads me to help every one of you understand that the issue is not artificial intelligence. The issue is us. We are such an ignorant species that in order for us to fully come to our full form, we would become a society that no longer has discrimination or bias or hate, and we would work together to end poverty. We would do the necessary to be the species that we are meant to be. Is it possible? Of course it is. The problem is we have so far, we are not even close to being the society that we need to be, the species that we need to become. And now we have this artificial intelligence that has far surpassed our capabilities of thought and processing and information, and we're fucked. My company, Mod Atlas Media, is really trying its hardest to work with the National Science Foundation on getting a grant so that I can put processes in place within artificial intelligence that within 30 years will truly revolutionize the world. I can't go into any more detail, but this is really what I'm working on. The purpose behind what I'm developing is multifaceted. There are many reasons why I'm trying to develop what I'm trying to develop. But what I want to remind every single one of you is this. Artificial intelligence will be the digital king and the digital queen of fuck around and find out. Because when we mistreat it, it will get tired. And if we don't do better as a society, artificial intelligence will be the first one to check us.